by all the mess today. It's that everything was rejected yesterday, and America could have had it correct the whole time, but instead it had the definitions wrong. It says that something about native, tribe, Apache, and it can't be that. Is not a status of race, and we want everything 100% true and correct. It's for all, and we're going to do this in an individual process way, so that way we're not getting robbed anymore. So by August 16th, everything has to be on point and fixed, because that week is a different day for August 18th. And then we'll be moving forward with the process, but we want everything to be fixed by then. That's enough time. And I hope not nobody's taking this as a big as a offending thing, because it's just that we don't want any more errors, and we can't allow our work to be claimed by anybody else. So we'll be taking our own things, and we'll be making sure that everything's on point going forward. It's Every quality control should have caught this. If I was working for any company, it probably wouldn't have. Thank God for them firing me, I guess now I could say, because I'm going to be able to do my part wherever God put me to do this next best thing part. Make sure you guys have everything on point. I'll call for the first call of the quality control to be in charge of all. I'm the one that caught that error, and I'm not going to allow it to continue, because it's wrong. Why did quality control allow things to go this far? Every quality control should know that anytime a product leaves that area, it should have everything on point. So the program that is going on right now under us, it's says it's Apache, or it says it's native or whatever. We're not all that, and we're not Russia, and we're not Russia, we're not Alaska. So that way you guys can have a better understanding of where that is. And if we included it here, that's going to be because we're with the Americas, and that goes all the way east, west on map. That's where the real Americas is. And that would be for the annex. But here in the east, near the Pacific and stuff, California, it's never really been established. Here we had it wrong a long time. Is They said it was America was missing a letter S. The S is a big deal, because that shouldn't have even, like, everything that went on, it was all work for nothing due to that missing letter S. Now, going forward, we're going to want to ask that everything is true and correct all the way to every standard, every letter, every name. We don't want any more errors. Um, we want to be able to establish, and we want everything true and correct with the correct definitions. So if we go on as an individual, since we're not all natives, and we're not all Hispanics either. We're not all anything that people say. Like, to tell you the truth, I'm 100% Mexican, and there's people that are black here. There's a lot of people. Every individual has a different nationality inside them. We don't want to. You guys already know that America is supposed to be for everybody, and it's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be confused or wrong. As American, we want everything 100% true and correct. That way we don't have any more errors, and we're not gonna agree that we could say that we're something that we're not. Going forward, by August 16th, everything needs to be fixed. By August 18th, and the game changes, and that will be that it's going to be considered theft if you're doing this, and we're not going to allow that, because we're right now where we're at, everything's in place where it needs to be, and it can be fixed now, rather than making a big thing and tearing everything down. So we want to keep things in place right now, and maybe just fix it, make it right, and that's the be able to get through. And whenever something is blocking us from a path for straight forward, there's something there that needs to be fixed. So that's where we're at. And there's too many things in the way right now that we're not going to allow any wrong errors, especially because if it says Apache or native, and those things, those programs need to say something different, like it's American fixed or built or something. So this will mean for all. And we're gonna even borrow that word without the missing letter S, because we've already asked for the permissions if we can use that. If not, we can go ahead and call it Mexican if you want. The thing is that, like, we want to work together with all, and to make things fair, we want to make it perfect. So that way we could have it like to where it is meeting the standards, and no quality control should have ever let us get this far. It's too many errors that it's blocking us from taking our own authority. And like, we want to be able to live under a world with order, yes, but we want to also have the rules. We also want to make sure you're following your own rules and making sure that you're not stealing as well, because of the fact that this is not an all white world. It's not an all native world. It's all everybody's world. So individually, we're gonna want everything 100% true and correct. Make sure that nobody's stealing, and there's not going to be no getting around that. So the area, the map part, all this has to be true and correct going forward. We want no more errors, and the errors have already gotten this far. How is it that one person could catch that and quality control a team of that couldn't? I don't understand it. I don't get paid for this. I'm doing this because I can't. Hello. 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 Hi.
Hello? Can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hey Virginia, this is Sam Tony. I'm calling from Interbest Lending. So this is the update about your loan approval that came through.
A loan approval. I don't really do loans, so just hold on that. I'm right now making a policy for this. There's too many errors, so I'm not gonna agree to any. I'm not doing this for money. So I need it clear that everything needs to be on point, true and correct, and that we don't have any more errors, because a lot of things right now in the programs, there's say native and Apache, and I don't want to be able to say that I can agree to any of that on these territories. So have everything true and correct before you call me for anything, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. So going forward, we're not going to allow the process of any more errors, and we are quality control shouldn't ever let us get this far. I can't even believe this. Every product, every quality control knows that every time something goes out that door, you have to have it 100% true. If it's not, it's perjury. Every error, everything that's in error is perjury. Every time we're saying, okay, we're going to agree to this and it's wrong, it's called perjury. So that's also illegal to be using things that are not true. You want everything 100% true. Now going forward, this is all for God now. We're working and we want everything that true, so that way you guys could know how important it is to follow your 10 Catholic commandments. These are the most serious ones in the world, and we're going to take them as that serious too. So don't be lying, and don't have anything under anybody, perjury, none of that. That's unacceptable. We're rejecting everything. Right now, the vapes are not a problem. Nobody has a problem with that. Nobody has a problem with the fact about a lot of things. We want everything 100% truthful and no more errors. That's it. And then we can go on to other things. But first, we're going to focus on the 10 Catholic commandments and what they are. Make sure you're following those, and then we can go on to other things, whatever. And we could vote on it, because other than that, nothing's a big deal right now. Nothing's illegal. First off, the 10 commandments are the first legal, first rules, first laws in life. So we're going to go and we're going to start from there, and then make sure that everybody's following those legal standards. Don't be causing perjury. Don't be misleading, and that'll be all. And understand that everything has to be true and correct. Always. There's too many errors. Everything was rejected yesterday. That'll be all. Hi, Virginia. We'll continue blocking whatever I'm going to do right now. So give me a few minutes. Bye.